What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video on my channel. This time around we're going to be talking about the updated tier lists for magics in Clover Retribution. By the way, guys, with the new update dropping this weekend, I will be opening up applications for my guild. It's going to be a hardcore grinders guild, so if you're interested in that, then make sure to join up. I'll be happy to see you all there. Other than that, we have a pretty good community on there as well, so if you have any questions, just put your questions inside that Discord, inside the chat. There will be plenty of people willing to help. Discord link is in the bio, so make sure to join. So we have a lot of changes this month, actually, and with the first change being I'm swapping lights with dark. Dark is over light for now. I've played light, I've made it 4-leaf as well. I just don't think it lives up to the expectations of a divine magic at the moment. Now this might change with the families dropping this weekend, in which light is gonna get a family bonus where you have like light dashes, and there's a sword passive skill as well, supposedly. So that might make it above dark, but as of right now, I think we're gonna keep light below dark. The bosses just don't require a stationary magic like that. It's just very unversatile, and yeah, PvP wise it's pretty ass as well. Just has its heal and the holy rain, that's really good. I suppose the light pillar is also okay, but the divine burial, you can almost not use it. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Legion in a second, but first let me talk about Melody, because Melody got a huge buff, and I've seen crazy stuff in which Melody has out DPS'd even like some S-rated magic. So Melody's actually ahead of Wind in my opinion. Obviously you could argue, well, you have the most DPS on Melody. It's not S-rated. Like, you need extreme investment to reach that high DPS and stuff. But Melody is actually playable now, and in my opinion, it deserved above Wind for sure. Also, I would put Love above Dice Magic, and then I would put Poison on D tier. I would D-rank Poison because Poison is just ass. It's really horrible right now. It cannot be compared to the C ranks in my opinion. They're a lot better, and Slime got a buff as well with the cold damage. Earth still being below Slime, but they want to implement a new ability, which is good. I like that. But yeah, as a matter of fact, because this is like the B tier is getting very, very long, let me just move a few downwards, such as Dice. Yeah, and I'll put Love to C tier as well. Healing, honestly, with the implementation of something like Legion magic, where you don't even have to fight the boss yourself, I think I'm gonna put C tier as well. Doesn't really change anything because the ranking's still the same. And then, due to the implementation of Legion's healing incorporated into its pawns, I think the value of healing magics in general has simmered down a little bit. I will put World Tree to A tier, and I will put it below Flame as well, because the only thing that I saw value in that made it S tier was the fact that you could have healed your teammates and stuff and gotten credit on bosses and stuff with that. It made it very, very practical, but as it stands, I don't think it provides enough value to be considered an S-rated magic. Matter of fact, I would put Sunshine above Lightning, and then put World Tree under Sunshine. That's how I would put it. Now we have Blood here. I haven't touched on Blood for a reason. I would put Blood into S tier. Now with the new skill, it has gained immense value. It has good range. It has self-heal. It has immense damage. That's exactly what I was looking for in Blood to make it S tier, and now it has it, right, with the new ability, which means it's gonna be an S tier now. But I'm not sure, like, I wouldn't put it above Light. I think Light still provides more value, or is still better, but Blood is definitely S rated now, but only with the new skill, and preferably with the Hydra. I think these two things are, especially with the armor and stuff from the Witch Queen, those things make Blood relevant, so you kind of need that for this. Blood is definitely up there now. So what else do we have? We have one more interesting thing to go over, which is this thing here, Time Magic. Time Magic has gotten a buff. Okay, wait. before I go into time magic, let me go over slash magic real quick, because there's a few things that I have to do. I would put slash magic up here above balance for a leaf, that is. I would put these two down because, as I said, healing is not as relevant anymore. Balance still has relevance because even if you heal, you still do damage initially with the heal, so I'm gonna keep balance up here still. Time, in my opinion, has got pretty okay buff. It wasn't extremely significant, but it's okay. Because of that, I think I would put it, yeah, I'm putting it definitely above Void, because Void is just ass. Void is hella ass. Now I would put Water above Void now because it got a buff with the cold damage cape, so Water is definitely above Void now. And honestly, Melody and Void are kind of interchangeable, but I would still, as much as it hurts, I would still keep Void ahead. I still haven't seen enough from Melody. Might get ahead of a few magics in here with the Luna Snow ability that they wanted to implement for Melody. So I would put Ice above Cooking as well because of the cold damage buff. And then I would also put Slime above Dice because of the cold damage buff as well here. Yeah, I would put Cooking here as well just because the value of health is just decreasing. But I wouldn't put it above Spatial. Spatial is still required in a lot of raids. So Time I would put below Spatial, but ahead of Water and Cooking. As I said, it hasn't gotten a significant buff. It's okay, but nothing too crazy. Why I put Slash here is because you get the 4-leaf ability even though you have 3-leaf. And the 4-leaf ability is very, very strong, which gives it a lot of value. But I wouldn't put it above Sand. I think Sand is still a little bit better. Yeah, Slime I put above Dice because it has gotten the cold damage buff. You could argue it's above Healing as well, but I think I'll keep it this way. The future stuff that's still coming is an ability for Sand, which is a Sand Knight or something, which could put it above World Tree, but I don't see it that way yet. Or depending on how much damage it does, it could be above Sunshine even. Probably not better than Flame, because Flame is getting another huge buff, of course, for no reason whatsoever. Because Flame somehow needs it, they're getting a family as well, which makes it even stronger. So that might make it A tier and ahead of Blood, but we don't know what that looks like yet. And then obviously, now let's talk about Legion Magic. Legion Magic, when it came out, it was indisputably the #1 magic. It was so OP, it was very, very strong. You could AFK farm Primal Werewolves. That's how strong it was. The nerf was, in my opinion, very much needed because it was immense. Like, it was definitely overshadowing every other magic in the game. But now it's gotten quite a bit nerfed. You just need a lot more investment. The end result is the same, but the mana consumption is just very, very heavy at the moment. And that's fine. I think that's what Legion needed, to be honest. Now, would I put it above Dark? In my opinion, as long as the passive hasn't been added for Legion, because Legion is gonna get an OP passive, and as long as PvP still hasn't been nerfed with the HP halving, I don't see why I would put Legion above Dark. Now, this is important to consider. I think Legion is a lot better for PvE, just generally, because you have a lot more sustainability. You barely have to do anything. You can just chill and your pawns will do everything, and they also heal, which is amazing. Basically, if you have Legion, it makes every other healing magic and shielding magic useless. I don't think we have any significant shields out here, but that's what Legion does, and I think Legion is insane. But you definitely need a lot more investment with the graces, with the equipment, with every single thing, and then also the trades has to be okay, and race should be fine as well and stuff. Like, I would keep it at #2, but very, very close, and I project it to be #1 in the future, or very, very soon at least, with the implementation of the learnable traits as well. I think that might make Legion, just that might make Legion #1, but yeah. I think that's how I would keep it for now. But as I said, if you think Legion is #1 already, you can do that. Usually the people that say that are most likely already pretty juiced, or don't have to invest that much into their account. But yeah, that's the tier list update. As I said, I will be updating it pretty frequently once I see fit, and due to the buffs and stuff, I think there was a lot of content to go over. I think in the future we're going to be seeing quite a few changes, so I might make a new tier list video maybe in 1 month time. If you guys enjoyed, then leave a like or comment if you don't like it, and let's discuss in the comments, right? I'm open to discussion. Make sure to join my Discord if you haven't. Please do. I will be doing some giveaways on there as well. I still have like around 70 runes of everything, so I'll be spamming Etherstone Golem and spawning some Dragon Balls also for you guys, so you can profit off of that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.